The way we can use the phrasal verb take on when talking about hiring employees. So if they want to take on employees, they'll have to factor in this cost, and it seems like a very big cost for a lot of people. So some people might choose not to hire employees or not to hire more employees because it's too expensive. And so this can be a big negative, of course. This can hurt the economy because businesses have trouble starting or growing, and that results in fewer jobs and higher unemployment sometimes. So, of course, there are some pros and cons to having a lot of vacation days. And how about school vacation? So when I was growing up in California, I think that most schools had 2.5 months of vacation in summer. So that was what I had for most of my school career until I was in 10th grade. And then something happened. Something changed. The schedule changed so that we switched to a year-round schedule. That's what it's called. So with this new year-round schedule, suddenly, instead of having 2.5 months or almost 3 months of summer vacation, we only had 1.5 months of summer vacation. So it was a big change, and most of us were not happy about this, but there were some other good things about this schedule, and that's because it added more vacation time throughout the year. So before we switched to that schedule, I think that our winter break was 2 weeks, and then it changed to 3 weeks when we changed to this schedule. And then spring break was just 1 week, and then that changed to 2 weeks. And then we got an extra break during the fall, which we hadn't had before. So that was a good thing, and overall, it ended up being good for most people, because instead of just having one long vacation in the summer, we had a lot of medium length vacations throughout the year. So it kind of distributed the vacation time more evenly throughout the year. And so that ended up being a good thing for me, at least. I'm sure some people preferred to have a really long summer break, but for me, it seemed okay. And so throughout the school year, we had these different breaks, these different vacations, and we always looked forward to the next one. The phrase look forward to means that you anticipate something in the future with excitement. You want it to happen. You're waiting for it to come. So we always looked forward to the next vacation. That was always something exciting for us. And lastly, what did I do when I used to have vacation time as a student? Because I've never really had vacation time as an adult, because I've worked independently basically my whole career. And so when I used to have vacation time, when I didn't need to work and my parents took care of me, and I had those breaks throughout the year, we did many fun things. I have great memories of my vacation time as a kid and as a teenager. So we took a lot of family vacations. I would say that every year we usually took one pretty big family vacation. It wasn't always a huge vacation. We didn't go to other countries usually, besides Mexico a couple times, but we went to different states, different cities, different nature places. And so we took a lot of family vacations that I have great memories of, and I'm very thankful that we did that as a family when I was a kid. I remember going to Hawaii a few times with my family, and I will never forget those vacations. They're still very clear in my mind. I remember a lot of the places that we went to, the things that we did. I really enjoyed that. And we took quite a few road trips as well. I remember taking road trips throughout the Southwest of the U.S. For example, driving from California all the way up to Idaho, actually, which is not in the Southwest, but we drove through Utah, Arizona, Nevada, those places. And I have great memories of that time. So we took road trips. We also went to Mexico, as I mentioned, but just to the northern part that's close to the border with San Diego. But I remember driving down there a couple times with my family and spending some time in Mexico. And we also went camping every summer. I really loved this. It was one of the best traditions that my family had. And I really want to start this tradition with my family now because I love camping and I love the tradition of camping as a family and kind of spending that time outdoors, sleeping in a tent. I know that's not the most comfortable thing, but it's a fun experience, you know, being around the fire and kind of helping your children love that environment and appreciate that type of trip. I really want to give that to my son and my future kids. So I loved camping. I loved playing outside throughout the summer during that vacation, going fishing, spending time out in nature, running around with my friends, things like that. And so, as you can see, I really appreciated my vacation time as a kid, and I hope my kids do as well. I hope that they have some great memories that they can cherish forever about their vacation time. By the way, the word cherish just means that you really love or appreciate something. Something is important to you. So I hope that they can cherish their memories of their vacation time that they had during their childhood. All right, why don't we stop there for today? I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for listening to this episode.